Hello everyone. Oh wait, let me stabilize. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode because I don't know what I'm calling this yet. Please. By the time you see this, I will have chosen a name, so you know what I'm calling this. But for these first freaking 10 videos, I still don't know what the name of this channel is, which is so stupid. But yeah. Anyways, it is 4 a.m. at night. I always record these at night for some reason. And so I have to be quiet. However, today we are talking about a very interesting topic. A topic that is very relevant to me, and I assume a lot of you, or will be very relevant for the majority of you that are heading to college, because I am halfway through college right now. I'm halfway through university for you UK students. And I realized that in 2 years, maybe 3, maybe less, I will have to go out into the workforce and get a job. And I'll be a full-fledged adult. Yeah, and I don't really know how I feel about that, honestly. Ever since, so here's a little bit about myself. Ever since I was a little boy, I don't know why I said it like that. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to become a YouTuber. I think a lot of people have had that dream. It was like the number one, most wanted profession since, it was the number one Gen Z profession, I think, that people wanted to be when, as kids, which is crazy, by the way. And most people grow out of that, but for some reason I never did. I'd like to chalk it up to be that I never gave up on following my dreams, and that throughout everything I stayed, I persevered, and I stayed vigilant and worked hard to become a YouTuber and achieve my dream. And to some extent, I kind of have with my Zolister channel, but as of right now, at least at the time of recording this video, I have not uploaded anything on my main channel, on this channel yet, nor the main channel. And why I say I've only succeeded in that partly is because the successful channel I've had, which has it had 70k subs. Now it's been decreasing quite rapidly because I haven't uploaded in almost a year. But why I say I haven't succeeded is because what I really want is a YouTube channel where I, myself, am the focus. A channel like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier or anything like that, honestly, where the person is the focus. Which I think is super cool, because a lot of people go to my other channel for Zolister. They're not really coming for me. They're coming for the show that I put on. The Minecraft villain that comes up and is like, yo, or not, he doesn't do that. He's more like, I killed 300 dogs and burned down 500 orphanages and blew up your dad, etc. Yeah, so that's what people come for. I want people to just be like, oh, it's a blank video, because I still don't have a name for the channel. It's a let's use Zolister for example. Oh, it's a Zolister video. I'm just going to watch regardless of what he's making, right? Because I do that for Markup. I mean, I don't really watch much YouTube nowadays, but I do that for any personality that I'd be super interested in, right? It's like, oh, Markiplier's playing FNAF, I'm gonna go watch that. Using that as an example, I just want people to come for me, the personality, which is cool. And I think I've yapped long enough on that topic. Going back to our main topic, I have just entered my 3rd year of university. And that is insane! Literally, a few years ago, I was in high school being like, oh, yahoo, I'm about to go to college. Yay, I have so much life ahead of me. Now I'm a geriatric old man about to pass away and turn into a fossil. Um, but I've spent most of my college experience grinding YouTube and pursuing my creative endeavors, like writing my book and making my manga and etc. Which you will probably never see unless I become rich and famous from YouTube. But yeah, no, it's like I've done college for these last 2 years. I haven't done any like internships, or I haven't like become club president or done many big events, which is a little unfortunate, I think. But I mean, I've enjoyed a lot. I've enjoyed YouTube quite a lot, and I've spent most of the time at college with my friends, which I wouldn't change. But it's just very interesting, thinking about that, because not most of the other people, but most of the successful people I talk to, they're like, yo, this is my third internship this year. And no, okay, that's a bit of exaggeration, but I've just got a job at Lockheed Martin and I'm making nuclear missiles. That's probably not the best example, but just insert internships here. I got an internship at Roblox. I got an internship at insert other cool company that is giving me lots of money. Or, oh, I'm doing some college research and just discovered this new species of plant. Like, yo, that's sick. Like, that's crazy that people my age are doing that. It's insane. I just watched the Boiled One the catalog of the Boiled One videos. His name's Dr. Nowhere. I just watched Dr. Nowhere's stuff like a couple weeks ago, and it still amazes me because I follow his Instagram. Bro is insanely talented. He's so talented. Bro is like, his drawings are so cool. And he's 17. He's 17. He's 17. And that's a big motivator. I'm like, man, so many people that are younger than me are making these great things. I should be able to do that. One big motivator for me was Otto and Natsuri. Like, I'm a big J-pop fan. And Otto and Natsuri are two of my, well, not, I like only like a few of Natsuri's songs, but Otto, I love like most of Otto's catalog. Otto is insane. And Otto is like 2 years older than me, I think. Same with Natsuri. And Giga's like 3 years old. I love Giga's stuff too. That's insane, dude. That's crazy. And then like a bunch of like this. I think his name is Grant Weisler. I was watching these YouTube videos, and Grant Weisler recently made a video saying like, "I'm going to college." I've been watching his videos for years, by the way, and he's like, and I always assumed he was like 2 years older than me, but he made a video recently, and he's like, "I'm going to college. I might not upload as much very often because I'm going to college," and I'm like, "You're 2 years younger than me? What? What?" So, yeah, yeah, back on topic. I'm halfway through this college thing, this crazy thing called college. And I've had a lot of cool experiences. I've done a lot of neat things. And it's just very, I don't like regret that much. And I don't think I could have done that much differently, honestly, especially like with my illness and etc. But I think this first half of college has been really good. I'm hoping the second half of college will be equally as good or even better. Um, and I'm just hoping that when I graduate, I'm not struggling for money. Because, low key, kind of feeling with not uploading for a year on my Zolster channel, I'm kind of feeling that college debt right now. I'm really feeling the college debt. Patreon/Ko-Fi in the description. Please donate. Oh my gosh, it's a thumbs up too. Yo, divine intervention. The turtle's telling you to subscribe. We need a name for this turtle. I don't know what I'm gonna name him. Vaporeon. Vaporeon is telling you to subscribe. You can't see Vaporeon's face fully, but yeah. Anyways. Um, one thing that I want to tell you, I guess I have to give you some context. So I have four really, really close friends. We're all roommates, living in this house, actually. And one of those friends is also a creative, and he is one of the most talented, creative, and driven people I know. But he hasn't found that much success in his work. Because I've always had these thoughts. I overthink quite a bit. And I would sometimes ask him, I'm like, what will you do if like this thing doesn't work out? Like, what do you plan on doing if, also that buzzing sound is my fridge, I'm so sorry. Hopefully denoise will get rid of that sound for you guys and you won't hear it. But yeah, so the first 2 years I would ask him like, what is your plan if this doesn't work out? Or like, have you considered ever working a job somewhere here? Do you plan on moving? I don't know, and those conversations have been coming up a lot more recently, especially because we're halfway through college, with all of my friends and with every junior that I talk to. And to explain more about this friend is that the first 2 years, he would always be like, I don't know, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't think about that. I don't think about that. Like, what am I gonna do if this doesn't work out? I don't think about that because it is going to work out. Which is an insane mindset to me, by the way. That is an insane mindset. I respect the mindset, honestly. That was like the mindset I wanted to have, but I can't have. But yeah, as of recent, especially because we're halfway through college, we've had that conversation again. And to see this person who has always been like, yeah, I don't need to think about that. Now he is considering all that type of stuff. And we've had talks about what he plans to do after college and what I plan to do after college and how we will get money and put food on the table. And it's just a very interesting thing. I guess on the topic of growing older, I feel like I guess it was only like a few years ago, but literally only a few years ago, I was in high school. And only a few years before that, I was in middle school. And when I was in middle school, I was like, oh, I have tons of time. I'm gonna be in high school. I have tons of time. I'm gonna be in college. I have tons of time. I'm only in my first year. Now I'm halfway done. And I guess as a kid, I mean, I always thought a whole bunch as a kid. I thought a lot to myself. So I was like, yeah, I know I'm probably going to feel this way when I'm older. At the time, I was like, man, yeah, I got so much time. I don't know, like, I feel like everyone says that though. That's not a very unique thought that I'm having. I guess it's just something that everyone goes through, and it's a very universal thought that everyone has. It's like, oh, I have so much time before I graduate high school, so much time before I graduate college. What's interesting is that those are like phases in our life, right? Elementary, middle, high school, college. And then I only have one phase after this left, I guess, right? It's work. And then I guess the one after that would be family. But those don't have set dates. Those don't have set times, and they're so fluid. With school, it's like, oh, you're in this for 3 or 4 years. Oh, you're in this for 3 or 4 years. Oh, you're in college for 3 or 4 years. But after college, I can be in work for 2 years. I can be in work for 10. So it's just that's a very interesting thought for all the youngins out there that are watching my video that are in high school. Oh my gosh, I'm so old. Oh, dude, I'm so old, bruh. Yeah, for all the people that are younger than me, anyone younger than 20, I guess, yeah, just, I don't know. I don't got any advice for you. Just live your life, bro. Everyone's different. Make the most of your time, I guess, but that's different for everyone. One big mindset change I had, actually, in high school, and in college. When I was in middle school and high school, those were like the peak times when I was like on the grind. I guess now I'm really on the grind too, but those were the peak times I had this specific mindset that I'm about to explain to you. My mindset was everything else doesn't matter. Only YouTube matters. That was my mindset. That was one toxic ass mindset, by the way. But yeah, I would be like, my friends would be like, hey, do you want to like go to the beach and like hang out? We could like go get food, maybe like go do this or whatever. I'm like, sorry, I gotta do my weekly upload. That's like the one thing I regret. There would be situations like that all the time, and I would like be like, yeah, sorry, I gotta focus on my videos. I gotta focus on my book that I'm writing, etc., etc. And I realize now that not only will that be the only time I'm able to experience that experience at that time, but that those experiences, going out with friends, doing all these fun things, are actually like they provide you with motivation and inspiration. Obviously, don't go out, don't like go out every night and never work on your stuff, but like, man, spending time with friends, doing new things, going to these new places, that really makes you really motivated to do your stuff and just makes you happier, honestly. Like bro, I was making myself sad for no reason. Like the days in middle school and like early high school were like the days I was like at my worst, besides the illness. But those were the days I was at my worst, and I was like I was doing that to myself, bro. Like, but yeah, I mean, at least I learned that lesson pretty early on. In my freshman year, I was like, especially because of COVID, actually, I was like, I need to spend as much time living life as possible, going out there, having these new experiences, talking to new people. And that's what I've been doing for all of college, which is super cool. And now that I'm in my third year and that I'm a film major, I'm doing tons of film stuff, which is crazy. Like my first week of school here, in my third year was insane. I was filming like every day for like 4 to 6 hours. It was wild. Like now that I'm in my like second, third week of school, it's not as rigorous. For some reason, it all just piled up in the first week for some reason. But there are a bunch of like personal projects and stuff that I'm doing, and I'm also like going out of my way to make my like projects a lot better than everyone else's. I mean, wait, that sounded a little like pretentious. Not better than everyone else's, but I'm putting in a lot more work than like necessary, I guess. Also, don't you think it's a little bright? I'll change it in post. But yeah, like if you are experiencing anything similar, if you're in high school, about to finish high school, and you're also getting existential feelings, or if you're in college, also in the same exact position I'm in, getting existential crises, let me know in the comments. But yeah, one thought I just had, I know I've fallen once I start giving relationship advice on this channel. Because that's an easy way to get thousands of views, talk about relationship advice. But that's when I know I've fallen. Which is funny because I have quite a few plans actually to talk about certain like relationship experiences that I've had. So many love triangles, it's crazy. Or like, what do you call it? Yeah, just experiences I've had and my thoughts on them. Because I mean, love is one of the most human things. Like, I guess there's love, greatness, wealth, power, fame. The One Piece. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's the three things humans will relate to, understand. I said that like I'm not human, but it's like love, greatness, and money, I think. No, there's definitely, I'm definitely getting that quote wrong. I don't even know where that quote's from, but yeah, that's how you catch the attention of people. And I got on that topic because I was like, yeah, people are going to be interested, because right now I'm really only talking about the fame slash greatness aspect of life, I guess. But once I switch to love, that's a whole nother avenue. Woo! Speaking about love, I guess, I'm halfway through my, actually no, that's a little too personal. That's a little too personal. You guys don't get that. You don't get the little parasocial relationship, guys. Unless you subscribe to my Patreon. Slash Ko-Fi. I don't even know which one I'm gonna have. I might have both, low-key. But, yeah, let me, I guess a little bit on that topic. Should I talk about that topic? Is that a little too personal? I guess I'll be really vague. Relationships and love has gone kind of crazy over the couple years I've been at college. But I haven't found the one piece. Okay, my brain is broken. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I like see all my like friends and stuff getting into like these great relationships. At least I assume they're great. They look like they're great. Well, I have two close friends that I know their relationships are really great. And it's like, man, I want that, man. I don't want that superficial bullshit, bruh. And I'm halfway through college, and there's only 2 years left. And when is the next time I'm going to be put in a situation where I'm meeting so many new people ever again? Probably just like once, when I go to my new job. And probably all the people at my new job are gonna be like more old and geriatric than me, so that's gonna be, yeah, one thing I would like to talk about being in my third year of school is that I really took for granted, actually no, I didn't take for granted. I think I talked about this before, but my freshman year I would talk to literally like everyone. Yeah, because I was like, new opportunities, talk to as many people as possible. Yahoo! Yeah, but in your first year, it's like expected that you're going to talk to a whole bunch of people. Like if I approach a random person and be like, hey, what's your name? I'm Zach. How about you? How about you? Like, it's not weird because you're a freshman, and that's the expectation for a freshman. If you're a second year, it's a little weird, but it's not that weird, you know? If second year comes up to you and is like, hey, what's your name? I'm Zach. What about you? That's my freshman slash sophomore voice. Yeah, so that's like that's a little weird. But if you're a junior, going up to a random person, most likely the person you're walking up to is a freshman or a sophomore. And it's weird if you approach a freshman or a sophomore. If you're a junior, why are you talking to a freshman or a sophomore? That's a little weird. It's a little weird, buddy. We might need to get you locked up. That 1 year age difference? Tisk, tisk, tisk. So back to the topic. Yeah, if you're a junior and you're going up to random people and you're like, hey, what's your name? I want to meet a new person. It's a little weird, you know? And then probably even a lot weirder if you're a senior, I'd assume. But I think a lot of people take that for granted. I didn't, because I'm just built different, I guess. But yeah, a lot of people don't take advantage of being a freshman and just like going out and talking to a whole bunch of random people for absolutely no reason. But you can do that because that's the expectation. When you get older, it's a little more, you have to be a little, you gotta have more tact with it, you know? It's like, oh, whoa, you got a One Piece t-shirt? Whoa, I love One Piece. I'm talking about One Piece a lot right now. But yeah, that's like the thing, I guess. I guess on that topic, like, it's crazy how old people just walk up to like random people and it's like, how's the weather today? And then they become like best friends. Like, dude, that's wild. Gen Z could never. Gen Alpha could never. Yeah, like I had this one experience the other day, actually. You know how I was a freshman? How I was telling you like that I'm talking to you guys like we're in a parasocial relationship, chill. But I was telling you guys how when I was a freshman, I was talking to like just a bunch of random people. Like I was a social butterfly for some reason. And I was like, hey, what's your name? What's your major? What's your color? What's your, pause, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite number? Favorite tree? Yeah, so I was that guy in freshman year. So I was walking around I think it was earlier this week, and I was just like going to the printing lab to go print my Japanese homework papers, and this girl comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, what's your name?" And I'm like, "I'm I'm Zach. I'm Isaac." She's like, "Cool. My name's blank," and she's like, "What's your major?" And in my head, I'm like, I know what this is. I know what this is. So it keeps going. I'm like, film? She's like, that's cool. Whoa, I've never seen a film major before. And not many people have. And she's like, whoa, this is cool. We're in the printing lab. I've never been in the printing lab before. And I'm like, yeah, the printing lab. She's like, I'm a freshman. What's your year? What's your year? And I'm like, I'm a junior. I'm a third year. And it was like looking at a mirror of my past self, going around talking to random people. And I was like, dude, this is crazy. Deja vu. It's me though. It's me. She was me. And she was like, whoa, third year, that's cool. I just went to the Poke Bowl place near my dorm, and she was like, "That's super." I didn't know there was boba there, and I was like, "Yeah, there's boba there. I've been to that Poke Bowl place before." I don't know. It wasn't. I'm like obviously exaggerating, but the point is, it's like, man, dang, that's how I was when I was a freshman. That's crazy. Just seeing these freaking freshmen go up to me or these random people and be like, hey, what's your name? My name is Steve. How about you? It's so dumb. Oh yeah, also, talking about Steve, the Minecraft trailer. Oh, to give you perspective on when this video is coming out, the Minecraft trailer just came out. Looks so bad. It's so fleshy. The mobs in it look awful. Why is freaking Jason Momoa cross-dressing? And why are the freaking Gen Alpha kids in there being like, what the Sigma? And then Jack Black is like, they're like, whoa, what's your name? And Jack Black slowly turns around and it's like, I am Steve. And I'm like, and I just start crying and bawling and screaming, rolling on the floor even. Because of how awful it is. The fleshy pink sheep is going to haunt my nightmares. The fleshy pink sheep is the reason why I'm awake at 4:30 a.m. But yeah, it's a really interesting thing being halfway through the college experience. Like I have to think about graduating and think about what's gonna happen after I finish college. Like what the heck? Like that's insane. And I've also been thinking, it's like, man, when I graduate college, like that's gonna be like the last time I see my friends in a long time. Like like right now I'm seeing my friends literally every day. I live with them. Every night we have some stupid conversation. The other day we actually, okay, I'm gonna get sidetracked, but this dialogue path is kind of too funny and out there for me not to talk about. We dipped our balls in soy sauce. Yeah, we dipped our balls in soy sauce. I didn't. I was going to, but then I was like, I need to record it. I didn't actually like record their balls dipping in the soy sauce, but I got the like reactions. But yeah, basically the story is that we got taste receptors on our balls apparently. and we were like, because we were talking about the testacuzzi. If you don't know what that is, search up the testacuzzi. And then we were like, oh yeah, that's right. Balls have taste receptors. Let's see if we can taste soy sauce through our balls. And then we dipped our balls in soy sauce. And then we also talk about like freaking stupid things. Like one of my friend's cousins was like, would you rather be skibbity but a girl or sigma but a boy? And it's like the stupid 3 a.m. conversations we have. Back on topic, like after we graduate, how often am I going to see my friends? We're going to be adults. We're going to see each other like once every holiday gathering. That's insane. Or less, once every year, or less, once every 2-3 years. Like after the wedding streaks that are going to happen, like we're realistically only going to be seeing each other like once a year. That's an insane thought to me, because I've always lived my life being like, man, I can see my friends whenever I want, but that's a crazy reality for an adult. It's like you don't see your friends all the time, which is a little sad, I think, but I guess life goes on. Yeah, nothing makes sense, I guess. How can we live on? Nothing makes sense. Insert other existential phrase here. But yeah, I'm sure this feeling will only get worse and intensify as I get older. But I have a nice coping mechanism, which is talking to you guys. Hi. Please give me money. The college debt is really hitting. Ugh. But yeah, anyways, I think I should end it here. It is 4:40 a.m. And to give you an idea of what my sleep schedule is like, my friends are gonna wake up at 5/5:30, and then they're gonna go to the gym. And I will also be going to the gym. However, I did not just wake up. I woke up at 7 p.m. because I took a like 5-hour nap after school. That's what my schedule is like, bruh. But that gives me a lot more time to talk to you guys. Parasocial relationship. Hi. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you are also dealing with these issues, life goes on. I'm not gonna say it'll get better, but life has its up and downs, and life goes on. Like that one Oliver Tree song. Sorry, I have to mess up every nice moment that I have. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again. Hopefully by the next 1 or 2 videos that I upload on, or that I work on / record for this channel, I will have uploaded my first video or released the channel finally. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again.